Nephilim, bloodlines of the fallen. They were called the Nephilim, a name that means the fallen ones. Their story begins in Genesis 6, where the Bible describes a time when divine beings crossed the line. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and they took them as wives. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. Genesis 6:1-4. These sons of God, or Bnei Ha-Elohim, are interpreted in ancient texts like the Book of Enoch as a race of watchers, fallen angels who descended from heaven, took human wives, and fathered giant hybrids known as the Nephilim. And they took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one. And they bare unto them giants. And they began to sin against birds and beasts, and they devoured mankind. Enoch 7:1-5. Their leaders, Semjaza, Azazel, and 200 others, didn't just corrupt bloodlines. They taught humanity forbidden knowledge, sorcery, astrology, enchantments, metallurgy, and war. The Book of Jubilees confirms it. The angels of God saw them on a certain year of this Jubilee, that they were beautiful to look upon, and they took themselves wives, and they bore unto them sons, and they were giants, Jubilees 5:1. Their offspring were unnatural, violent, lawless, and spiritually corrupted. According to Jubilee 7, they began killing each other and even consuming mankind. This led to the flood. For owing to these three things came the flood upon the earth: fornication of the watchers, wickedness of giants, and bloodshed of men. Jubilees 7:21-24. But even after the flood, the Nephilim weren't gone. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward. Genesis 6:4. Post-flood, we see their echoes across the ancient world. We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Numbers 13:33. These were the Anakim, the Rephaim, the Emim, and the Zamzumim, races of giants feared by ancient tribes and conquered by Israelite warriors. The Book of Deuteronomy calls them as tall as the Anakites, while Joshua speaks of their remnants surviving in Gaza, Gath, and Ashdod. Og, king of Bashan, was the last of the Rephaim. His bed was more than 9 cubits long. Deuteronomy 3:11. From this line comes Goliath of Gath, the Philistine giant defeated by David. But their bodies were only part of the story. The Book of Enoch explains that the souls of the Nephilim became something else: evil spirits cursed to wander the earth. And now the giants shall be called evil spirits upon the earth. Evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies. Enoch 15:8-10. Even Jubilees 10 says that after the flood, demons, the spirits of the Nephilim, still plagued mankind. Only a small portion were bound. The rest roam free until the day of judgment. In modern interpretations, the Nephilim have been linked to Atlantis, extraterrestrial bloodlines, and even theories of hominid hybrids, Neanderthals or lost species of humans remembered in distorted memory as mighty men of old. Whether you believe in the literal fall of angels or symbolic myth, one truth remains. Nearly every ancient culture speaks of sky gods, hybrid beings, and giants who walked among us. And if they were real, where are they now?